Lord of Lust Publications presents the unabridged recording of the Sweet Temptations Trilogy by L.M. Mountford, all rights reserved. Sweet Temptations, the Babysitter, is narrated by Tia Johnson, The Boss's Daughter by Michael Ramsey, and Ménage à Trois by Alyssa Avery and Liam Price in a joint production.
Sweet Temptations, the Babysitter. Chapter 1. Richard Martin always hated Holmes and Rain's Christmas parties. The decor reminded him of a cheap Hammer horror set. The atmosphere was reminiscent of a funeral, and worst of all, they were organized in August and hosted in early November. Each year the bosses would present a laundry list of reasons for the premature celebration, but everyone knew those were merely a smokescreen devised to mask the fact that it cost considerably less to hold a Christmas party before December. Frankly, Richard wondered why they bothered holding a party, or for that matter, made attendance mandatory. Subtly pushing up his left sleeve cuff, he checked his watch for what felt like the 100th time. To his utter disgust, the digital display indicated that it was just 10 p.m. The party would go on for at least another hour, maybe even 2, God forbid. The dining hall of the Cheltenham Premier Inn was a hive of color and light, as the value disco ball fitted to the ceiling pelted the chamber with light beams, and the speakers blared out a stream of Christmas hits from the 90s. The walls were decorated in red and white. Mistletoe hung on strands of crimson silk, and an artificial Christmas tree stood in the center of the room beside a folding table heavily laden with snacks and refreshments. The guests appeared jubilant and festive as they reveled in small groups evenly spaced around the cavernous chamber, mirroring the groups that clung together around the office's coffee and tea machines. They were garbed elegantly in suits and dresses, a facade of wealth and importance that was as phony as their smiling faces. God, he needed a drink. Resisting the urge to check his watch, Richard got up from his assigned seat and moved into the crowd, the wooden soles of his shoes clapping loudly on the tiles as he weaved a path between the mingling bodies, nodding politely at anyone who noticed him, toward the overloaded folding table. There were ample snacks and refreshments, Asda's finest, diced sausage rolls, cocktail sausages, crisps, biscuits, fruit and cheese on cocktail sticks, mini pizzas, and even some slices of chocolate sponge, all laid out in white china bowls and saucers around 2 large bottles of Jacob's Creek and honeyed Jack Daniels, as well as a jug of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?